Hey guys, what's up? Gonna do a quick video for you guys. This is Float Locker, May 19th. Sorry about that. Kind of had a nice weekend. Just came back from a barbecue, had a few beers, feeling good. But now it's time to get back to work. So, uh, still need to do my scans for tonight. But I figured I'd do a quick video for you guys and go over this UNXL. Um, just want to kind of go over what happened on Friday. Uh, I made a nice, quick 150% plus gain in about 10 minutes, and I figure it's worth noting here, worth doing a video for you guys. So, I just want to go over it. I'm sure, unless you've been hiding under a rock, you've heard of this stock, and you've seen it trending up over the past few months, past several months actually, and it's just a lot of people have their opinions. A lot of people are short, some people long it. You know, either you're right or wrong. I had it on my watch list, but over the past month, this thing has been kind of trending sideways. So I figured that on Friday, kind of wanted to. I started trading. I was finishing up my WFT position over here. If you saw my last video, I played this move here, and then the next day it had a nice gap up. I sold most of my profits around here the day before, or most of my positions. I mainly play options, so I had calls here. Sold most, held some over the next day, gapped up, moved, bought some here, sold most around here, held the ones that I bought here. When it finally broke down, I sold and made a nice profit. But I think I'm going to watch it next week because I think this has a bigger move in it, possibly 15s in the next week or so. So it looks pretty good. Um, but back to UNXL. So, anyways, it was on my watch list, but I wasn't actually watching it. I wish I would have saw this drop here, or I would have been short this motherfucker so fucking bad right here, and then played this drop really nice. This thing had some options, and what a coincidence! These options, the May options, expired Friday when this drop happened. So I saw some puts that were bought around 37 that didn't sell at all for the whole day. I didn't check at the end of the day to see if they finally cut or finally if they finally sold their puts. But I did see some puts bought around 37 for some $37 puts or $36.50 puts. So whoever bought those puts made some bank. But anyways, I digress. You could come up with your own solutions to that. But yeah, just played the stock. So anyways, Investors Live alerted it on Twitter around here. It was around 32. It was around this drop here. It was getting slaughtered, obviously. And I was like, well, I mean, this thing's already had a big move. I'm just not even going to touch it. This thing, it just can rip on you, or it can break down or flush out on you. It's a really tricky stock. If this thing, I was thinking if this thing has a move towards 30, I might play it for a quick drop. So I kept it up on my watch list, high priority. And then I was actually not planning to trade for the rest of the day after my WFT profits, but this thing was calling my name. So this thing kind of fell down here, testing near 30s, popped back up. I'm like, you know what? I think this thing has a move in it. So I actually got my contracts here. I got some puts. Bought some $30.50 puts around here for $1.04, I believe. I just got two contracts. I played it real small. It was fun money. If this thing ripped up, oh well. I would have sold for a small loss. So this thing, you know, I got in here, or where was it here, and then it fell under 30. So I'm figuring, oh, it's on. You know, this thing had some volume here on this bar, had some volume on this drop under 30. I figured it had some more. So I held it all the way to this candle. On this drop, it hit 27.78, and the options got so volatile that at one point the offer was around $3.50, I want to say. I didn't want to get too greedy. The bid was around $2.20. The offer was at $3.50. I was like, you know what? Let me just throw in an offer for $2.50. So I mean, 150%. You can't complain about that. Threw in my offer. It got eaten up immediately. I actually got filled at $2.58. And then, of course, you know, kind of chopped around here, broke down some more. But you can't really count on that. When the market gives you a move like that, you have to take it. You can't just hope for more. You can't be greedy. You get a nice move like that, you take it. And that's one thing to learn in this market, because market makers will rip it against you. Like I'll show you another example from the same day, from Friday, on a move that didn't work for me. I got a little too greedy on it. So I was playing SCTY. I saw it up here, just kind of up here. I was looking for. It started to look a little weak throughout the day. Volume was dying out. Came down, was testing 44, popped back up, making a lower high here. So I got in right around here. I should have waited, you know, but I had a good hunch, you know. But I mean, even from here, I got some puts here. Bought a couple puts of the May puts that were expiring that day, and then, you know, kind of held it through here. Tested 44 again. I was up at least 30 cents a contract from a dollar. I bought them around $1, so it was about a good 30% gain. And I should have took the gain. You know, when this couldn't break 44, I should have took the gain and been out. But I was pretty adamant that this was gonna break and have like a quick washout, and I would have covered and been happy. But of course not. You know, sometimes shit doesn't work the way you plan, and you have to have an exit strategy. So my exit strategy was, if the stock broke up above where I got in 45.50s, I would get out. So of course this thing pops back up. On this candle here, it goes from 44.50 all the way to 45.37, and then chops around here. I figured it was going to chop around and break back down, and then finally make its move under 44. Nope, pops up here. I'm like, oh, this is not looking good. If this thing breaks 46, I'm out. So I have my hand on the trigger. Pops up, I'm out. I was immediately out on this pop here. I mean, you never know. This thing could have kept running. I mean, the volume got pretty high. Of course, the market makers in this market use it as a fake breakout to get shorts out, to squeeze them out. Then they slam her back down, get her under 44, try to get more shorts in, and then they rip her back up. You know, that's how they do it in this market, and it's kind of frustrating because, you know, I mean, they're getting smarter. They are getting smarter. They know the game. They know how to play the game, and you just gotta be one step ahead of them. You gotta. It's not all about technical analysis. You know, this thing, trading nowadays, is more of there's a little intuition involved here. You gotta kind of see what they're doing. You know, of course you don't see it till after the fact, and you gotta kind of just you gotta keep your risk management in check. You know, I mean, here, if this would have actually, if I would have held through this and then finally held through here and sold down here, that would have actually been a bad trade. Merely for the fact that I would have held through this rip to new highs, and then this would have came crashing back down. This could have easily kept ripping, and then I would have been way low. I probably would have lost another 50% in my position, which is terrible. You know, that's terrible trading. That's how you get broke really quick. So I mean, I made a good trade. I still count as a good trade. You know, it broke new highs. You get out, done, finished. You know, on to the next one. So you can't get mad about this here. You know, I mean, yes, I could have made out nice on this drop here, but you know, you never know. I actually saw the bid hit up to like near $2, so it was like almost another 100% move here. But oh well, you know. So kind of lesson for the day there. You know, just don't stick to your plan. I mean, stick to your plan. You gotta stick to your plan, no matter what. Risk management. That's number one key. Whenever you get into trade, figure out what you're gonna lose and if you can take that loss. If you can take it, take the trade. And that's pretty much all I want to go over. Thank you for watching.